This is Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. I'm joined by Rocky Fielding here in Manchester. Rocky, firstly, how are you?
All good, mate. You? Good?
All good, yeah. I wasn't expecting to walk in and see you here today. What brings you back? Have you got something in the pipeline?
Yeah, I've just been taken over. Just waiting on a bit of news. Maybe I'll get out in December. Nothing cemented in at the minute, but I'm waiting. I'm in the gym, I'm training, getting ready towards December.
I know you've been asking for and looking for a big fight for a while now, Rocky, going back over these last couple of years throughout the pandemic. How frustrating is it that something hasn't quite materialised for yourself?
Do you know what, it has been a bit frustrating because over the last year last year or so, or in the pandemic, I had a lot of tweets, a lot of fighters calling me name and wanting to fight me, and then I've come back bits of it all recently, and I've messaged a lot of people, you know, I've messaged Eddie and I've messaged everyone. I'll fight any of them, and no one's got back on nothing. So yeah, a bit of a frustration, but you know, it's part of the boxing game, isn't it, I suppose.
I've seen all sorts of names linked with you over these past few years. John Ryder, that rematch was being spoken about again. Obviously, he's got his back with Zach Parker coming up. Dan Azeez's name has been mentioned. You know, there's others as well, but just trying to think off the top of my head. Why do you think it is that these opportunities haven't quite materialised?
I don't know. Maybe that, you know, obviously everyone's got their own plans. You know, everyone's got their own plans and want to get to where they want to get to. Everyone's waiting around, but you know, like I see Buatsi do an interview with, I think, with yourself or with someone saying, let's all just fight. Let's just fight each other and progress and see where we're at. And I seen the tweet and a quote on it saying, you know, he's talking. I even sent Eddie a message on Instagram, he blanked me saying, you know, seeing that Buatsi wasn't going to fight Pascal. So I said messaged Eddie and said, you know, I'll fight Buatsi if you want, you know what I mean? And the top fighter, top name, top domestic, top 5, top 3. You know, I'm up in the light heavyweight division now in the top 5, number 4. You know, things like that's just where I'm at now, is these, you know, give the fans these good domestic fights, and these all top name and top fights out there. So why don't we all just fight and, you know, and see where it gets us.
What did Eddie say when you reached out about the Buatsi fight?
Just ready, like he does, just read, and nothing came back. And then I've got back to him a few months back about seeing that Richards kid that was giving me a bit of stick, sent him a message. But then I seen a week later that he'd been fucked off from Eddie, from Matchroom. So obviously, don't know what happened there, but I even got back. I was, you know, just these fights that have been mentioning me on interviews saying you want to fight me, I've just got back to them all now, saying let's do it. But I don't know, it is what it is. I think I know everyone's got their own plans and where they all are and the stage of the career. Where I'm at, I just wanted to get a big fight in, and hopefully something materialises soon.
I mean, the one most recent, obviously Dan Azeez, the British champion at light heavyweight. Has anything like happened there?
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, through the week, a message got sent over. Do want to fight him? You know, if someone offers me a fight, and I said yeah. So let's see where they are now. I've said I'll fight them. It starts them now to get back with where and when and whatever else. But yeah, I've said I'll fight him. No problem. I don't really know him. I haven't really seen much of him. I'm seeing a clip a little bit at the Echo Arena the other month. But it took me a little boy, my nephew, so they were messing around, so couldn't really watch. But it was not someone on my radar. But if someone sends you a text message while you're training saying, do you want to fight this kid, I'm not going to say no. So it starts them now, yeah, see where they are.
How much of Dan Azeez have you watched, Rocky, and how much confidence do you have if a fight did materialise there, you'd be able to beat him?
So I say, I just seen little clips through the week, of the month on the Echo Arena when I was there, just little bits. I had a little look on YouTube. I think he had a split decision with Ricky Summers. You know, I sparred Ricky a few times. Ricky's a good lad, but I sparred him here a few times, and you know, it went well for me, do you know what I mean? And I seen him get a split decision against him, and I seen Ricky Summers do well against him. So, you know, he's up and coming, isn't he? And he's doing well. You know, he's winning this fight. He's doing really well. But I think there has been no one with me who hits hard, especially at light heavyweight now. The experience, you know, that I've got. But to me, with the fight come over, we're about fucking anything. he's a British champion, which is good. You know, I know where I've been there, but when I had a good little think about it, it was I've won that super middleweight British title, super middleweight. You know, and it's a little bit of a goal, a little bit of a finger to be a two-weight British champion, and you know that's what I'm looking at, thinking, you know, something to tick off in my boxing career is two-weight British champion, and you know it's a nice belt, and it's something to, you know, I don't know if any Liverpool fighters done it before at 2 different weights, so that was a little thing that got me going. I'm ticking over, I'm training, I love it, I'm fighting, I love fighting, I love the you know, I love the routine, the focus of, you know, I seen Fury's interview the other week where he'd been 4 months of not doing nothing, and I was in a similar thing where I don't know, I'm a bit lost when I'm not focused, and then, you know, good people around me, you know, like I had a baby born 2 days ago, so I got my routine back now, I'm back in the gym, and when someone offers you a fight, a text message come over, I'm accepting it, and let's see where they want to. They're very brave for putting him in with me at this stage of his career, but you know, let's see what happens.
Rocky, just away from yourself, I just want to get your thoughts on a couple of guys in the gym and girls. Well, Chantel Cameron's the main reason we're here today. How has she been looking in the gym?
Well, she's been looking strong, looking sharp, and I only said yesterday when I was in her saying, you're looking on weight, you're looking lean here on weight. The first time I've seen her like that lean on weight, you know, so far from the camp, from a fight, and she's sparring yesterday, she's sparring the lads in here, she's looking sharp and looking ready, so I know she's 100% focused here on this fight. I can, you know, I can tell by the training, the way she's looking now, the way she's trimmed down now, and she's strong, hard work, sparring, everything looks good, so I'm happy for her.
What are you expecting to see when she crosses paths with Jessica McCaskill come November 5th?
You know what? To be honest, I haven't really seen much of her, Jessica. You know, but she's a champion, isn't she? So she's obviously doing things right. But I think this is Chantel's time now to you know, the women's boxing now, you've seen it last week, is booming. She's amongst it all, and I think this fight now on this big platform in Abu Dhabi on a big bill, I think will showcase it now and put it at the next level of, you know, a superstar in the women's boxing. So I think it'll be a good fight. You know, I say I haven't seen much of it, but obviously she's a champion for a reason. So I say good fight. She's looking well. She's looking strong now, and I think she'll go out there and I think she'll do the business.
Rocky, Jack Cattrall getting ready for his rematch with Josh Taylor, waiting for an official announcement. I'm back for a few rumours of early February, but I want to get your thoughts of Josh's link up with Joe McNally. I'm sure Joe's somebody you know yourself personally, so what do you make of that link up?
Joe McNally, great lad, great coach, great fighter back in the day when he was fighting pro, amateur, dedicated, young, hungry coach, and he's a really good lad, Joe, and Declan, who's with him also, did a great partnership. And look, Josh is at that level. Josh is a world-class level now, isn't he? So they can only add little bits to him, but it'll be interesting to see. But to leave anyone and want to go anywhere, I think, you know, Josh has done a good move there for his career, and as I say, Joe and Declan and the son of the gym, you know what I mean? They're all good lads, they're all good fighters in there, amateurs, the lot. So I think it's a good link up for him. But as I say, I'm with Jack. You know what I mean? I'll always be with Jack. So I'm looking forward to that fight. And Jack is 100% dedicated young lad. He's never out the gym. Between fights, he's never out. He spars once a week or twice a week. I'm fucking dripping, yeah. Might be down to fucking middleweight here. He's in the gym, trains every day, 6 every day, spars like once a week, twice a week, I think, and he's switched on all the time, and he's really focused on this now. I've just done a session alongside him there, you know, and he's really focused on it.
Final one, just to see an announcement seems to be imminent on Fury-Chisora 3. What are your thoughts, Rocky, if that one goes ahead? It's one which certainly the British public are not too keen on.
Yeah, I know. No, it's an entertaining fight. I think the build-up, the lead-up would be more entertaining. You know what I mean? Two characters, but Fury is the main man. He's the the heavyweight champion of the world. He can do what he wants, pick who he wants, you know, and I look forward to watching him anyway, whatever fight he's in. He's a good lad, he's a good friend of mine, and you know, it's not the fight I'd like to see. Really, you know, I'd like to Joe Joyce, Andi Ruiz, you know what I mean? Then these fights, even obviously the Joshua fight, but it is what it is, and that's just, can't complain too much about it. If it happens, it happens, and you know, it's good luck to them.
Well, Rocky, I appreciate your time now. I'm going to leave you to shoot off because I know you've got a parents' evening on your agenda today. So thanks for speaking to me and Andi.
Parents' afternoon, 1 o'clock. Yeah, so I'm going to shoot straight there now. Thanks for your time.